out there, beautiful people. Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. My name is Pussy Control, and I am so excited to be your guest host. We have some incredible artists on our show, and I want to introduce you to them right now. First up, put your hands together for Sybil Azer. Our next guest, please give it up for Shaun Earl. Come on, audience, put your hands together. And last, but definitely not least, give it up for Sean Cheeseman. And right now, Sean's gonna share, this is my favorite artist, Prince, obviously, because he gave me my name, Pussy Control. So I'm always interested in everything Prince. So Sean's gonna share some ditties with us right now. I am so excited. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
I've been working with him for at least a year or a couple years by then. I got a call a Sunday morning, and now back in those days, I was known for going to the clubs a lot. So
Well,
it was like an early Sunday morning, and I was not having that call because I was out till 3 or 4 in the morning. And
really nice.
on my answering machine, it said, "Hi, Prince would like to talk to you." And then I was like, oh my God, I had to run to the phone, and I got the phone. And he was like, "So, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, you know, nothing." "Why?" "What are you doing?" And he said, "Well, we're here at the studio, and we're doing the video for our song Insatiable. And on my album, and why don't you just pop by?" Okay. Now, when he said just pop by, you knew that didn't mean like, hey, just pop by. It was like, come.
Yes.
You know, so I was like, okay, I'll be there. And there was a sound stage, not so much bigger than this, 25 models and like a whole camera crew and the director and lights and all that stuff, and everybody was just sitting around, and he was all in his outfit.
Done, honey. All
Done, always done.
head to toe.
Yeah, even in rehearsal.
Even in
the
rehearsal.
Or those pumps in rehearsal.
Everything.
I was like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, hey, I'm glad you came. And he was like, yeah, so we're here doing the video, and we don't really know what to do. So, and I was like, oh.
Okay.
So he kind of had me take over, and he said, yeah, I also don't really know how to move to this song. So he suggested that, you know, if you're looking at there's a camera right in front of you, you know, that I go off to the side, and he'll just copy what I do. And that's what we did. So if you ever see the video, the song is called Insatiable. He's copying what I do. And then, you know, when you're improvising, as we know, you don't know what you're doing.
No.
So Prince could move and stuff, but he wasn't like a trained dancer. And there's a section, if you see, I started doing chaînés. For whatever reason, I was doing chaînés. And in the video, you see Prince is doing chaîné turn, chaîné turn, chaîné turn.
Oh my God, I have to watch that.
So it's,
again.
yeah, so I always tell people, if you ever see that video,
I'm gonna
you're
see it
actually
today.
seeing me.
I love it. I love it.
Remember your get off moment when you had to do the MTV Awards? And you had my back hard.
Oh.
You had us in rehearsals, like a lot of dancers, and then you had the choreography to get off, whatever. So he was like, I don't know what he wants, but let's just teach you the choreography. So we were all like learning the choreography that the girls did. And then Prince came in with his entourage, whatever, and they talked for a bit, and then he ran to me and he's like, Shaun, run, like just hide. He doesn't want to do this, he wants an orgy. And I'm not a naked boy. Everybody knows that I'm not naked. I'm not that
And me
guy.
neither.
And you're like, Shaun, just hide. Hide. He wants an orgy. And I'm like, okay. And I had worked with Prince previously, so I didn't even get to even relate or hug him or anything, because I literally was hiding that whole gig. Down to when because I guess the people on the floor had to wear G-strings.
Yeah, but like, yeah, also I remember that time too, because I had lost my voice. So I think Tina was assisting me, and I kept having to go, you know, Tina, could you tell everybody? And I was so glad, as a choreographer, you love when you have a zillion dancers. And I had a zillion dancers, and I was like, yes, it's gonna look so great.
Look good together.
You know, like all this stuff. And then when he came in, he was like, no, I want it to be an orgy.
Orgy.
And it literally was like,
G-string.
okay, everybody.
Yeah. Organized chaos.
And everybody, you know, dancers crack me up because all the dancers were like, oh my
God, I can't.
do this.
Right.
And
the music
And that camera
then
came on
when
and
we
they were
came
like,
with the show, they were like hanging off.
right.
And,
They
like-
were all in it.
and meanwhile, me and Tina and you and I, we put ourselves in the back.
We were in the back in the cages behind the musicians. We were like, ooh, look at Gigi. Look at Michael. Like they got pregnant.
It was when Prince was wearing that yellow. It was when Prince was wearing the yellow suit and he's got his booty
butt
out.
out.
cheeks
The butt
out.
out.
Yes.
Okay.
That
was
whole.
Yeah.
Shaun,
I
let me-
saw him live in New York City with that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was before I worked with him. And I just remember it was like, wow. Should we toast to like just incredible talent that has passed through our lives, that has made us who we are, who we put ourselves out in the world as?
Let's
So
toast to
let's drink
Prince,
that.
man.
Prince.
Let's toast to Prince,
Yeah.
the one and only. And of course, to
Dance
Dish. Bottoms up, bitches. Good one. Work it, yes.
Dance dish.
Work it, yes.
5, 6, 7, 8.